From high school valedictorian to a nationwide manhunt for a person of interest in the murder of UnitedHealthcare CEO. Tonight, Luigi Mangione is in custody in Pennsylvania. Since Wednesday's shooting in Midtown, there have been several critical moments leading up to today's big development. From the smiling photo where we saw his face for the first time, to video of the suspect leaving Central Park, to the abandoned backpack recovered by the NYPD. Now today, the McDonald's 300 miles away in Altoona, Pennsylvania, where someone recognized him and alerted police. Our Allie Bauman has been covering the shooting since the beginning and joins us now live from Altoona with the breaking details. Allie.
Christine, the NYPD says the name Luigi Mangione was not even on the radar before this morning when an employee here at this McDonald's called police to say someone eating at the restaurant looked like the person in all the wanted posters. Altoona police arrested Mangione for firearms charges, but now the NYPD is on the ground here in Pennsylvania working to extradite him back to New York. 26-year-old Luigi Nicholas Mangione arrested Monday morning in Altoona, Pennsylvania, 5 days after and 300 miles away from the murder of UnitedHealthcare CEO Brian Thompson in Midtown Manhattan last Wednesday.
He matches the description of the identification we've been looking for. He's also in possession of several items that we believe will connect him to this incident.
Police say Mangione was carrying this fake New Jersey driver's license, which investigators believe was used to check into the Manhattan hostel 10 days before the shooting, as well as several other fake IDs and a U.S. passport. Police say Mangione had a ghost gun and a suppressor with him as well, consistent with the murder weapon.
The gun appears to be a ghost gun, may have been made on a 3D printer, the capability of firing a 9mm round.
Also found with Mangione clothing, including a mask which matches the shooter's attire, as well as a 3-page handwritten document that police say may speak to motivation and mindset.
We don't think that there's any specific threats to other people mentioned in that document, but it does seem that he has some ill will toward corporate America.
Mangione graduated from the University of Pennsylvania in 2020 with both bachelor's and master's degrees in computer science. He was valedictorian at his all-boys private high school in Baltimore, Maryland.
I knew of him. I knew him somewhat well. He was a nice kid.
CBS News has learned Mangione had recently been working as a data engineer at a website for car buyers and was living in Hawaii. A social media post from October of this year asks of Mangione, "Are you okay? Nobody has heard from you in months, and apparently your family is looking for you." The NYPD has been working around the clock since Wednesday, tracking this person of interest, from his arrival by bus to New York City to his escape from the crime scene by bicycle to Central Park, where detectives found a backpack, and his taxi ride to the Uptown bus terminal, where they believe he fled. But the most crucial piece of the puzzle, they say, was this photo of the only time they believe this person of interest pulled down his mask.
This combination of old-school detective work and new-age technology is what led to this result today.
And the NYPD says it went through thousands of hours of surveillance video and received hundreds of tips from the public. Mangione is expected to be arraigned here in Altoona on those firearms charges this evening. Christine?
Allie, we know that you've been en route to Altoona pretty much for the majority of the day. Have you been able to learn anything else about this suspect's past?
Yes, besides his ties here in Pennsylvania, as well as Baltimore, Maryland, and Hawaii, as the police mentioned, the NYPD says he also has ties to San Francisco, and that as far as the police can tell, as of this afternoon, he has no prior arrests. Christine?
All right, Allie Bauman live in Altoona, Pennsylvania for us tonight. Allie, thank you. Meantime, a private memorial service for Brian Thompson is being held today. He leaves behind a wife and 2 sons. UnitedHealth Group released a statement following today's arrest, saying, "Our hope is that today's apprehension brings some relief to Brian's family, friends, and colleagues, and to the many others affected by this unspeakable tragedy." Do stay with CBS News New York for continuing coverage as we learn more about the person of interest in custody. You can find a timeline on this investigation on our website, cbsnewyork.com. And our Allie Bauman will bring us more coverage live from Pennsylvania tonight on CBS News New York at 11 o'clock.